Hey, what's up, everyone? I want to welcome you guys to another episode of Here's What I Think with your host, Charles DeBancy, where we discuss everything from current events, economics, politics, and how it all relates to business and life. Folks, we got some kind of crazy show in store for you guys today, but before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's get into today's topic. Let us just get into today's topic. As we sit here right now recording this show, the presidential election is 7 days away. What does that mean? It means that time is of the essence. It means that every moment counts. It means that you got to go out there and knock on every door, implement every single strategy that you feel may garner you as much votes as possible. What it doesn't mean is to go out there and hold a rally where you could potentially alienate an entire voting block by having an absolute goofball go up on stage and insult an entire group of potential voters. And that is exactly what happened at the Donald Trump rally in New York City, Madison Square Garden, a city that I grew up in. Folks, Trump is in trouble right here. He is in serious trouble because of the comments that were made on his behalf by a comedian and other speakers that took the stage that were prepping the audience before he came on there and spoke. One person in particular, I can't pronounce his last name. Frankly, I don't care to pronounce his last name properly. He's a comedian, Tony Hinchcliffe. I hope I pronounced his name properly. He went on there and thought that it would be a brilliant idea to go out there and insult Latino voters with some of the most disgusting comments I have ever heard made about a political group 7 days out from a presidential election. So what we want to do now is we want to play his comments and we want to play a compilation of some of the other comments that were made at that rally. And then we're going to come back and react to what he had to say. Take a listen to this gentleman here absolutely insult the Latino voters. Take a listen to that there.
Here, out of character for me to speak at a Nazi rally. I was just in Israel, but I took the gig. She is some sick Hillary Clinton, huh? What a sick. The whole party, a bunch of degenerates, lowlives, Jew haters, and lowlives.
You have to tell Kamala Harris that you've done a terrible job. Kamala, you're fired. Get out, get out.
It's wild. And these Latinos, they love making babies too. Just know that. They do. They do. There's no pulling out. They don't do that. They come inside, just like they did to our country. Republicans are the party with a good sense of humor. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico. Where are my proud Latinos at tonight? You guys see what I mean? It's wide open. There's so many of them. It's absolutely incredible. Believe it or not, people, I welcome migrants to the United States of America with open arms. And by open arms, I mean like this.
Kamala Harris, she got 85 million votes because she's just so impressive. As the first Samoan, Malaysian, low IQ, former California prosecutor ever to be elected president, it was just a groundswell of popular support. And anyone who thinks otherwise is just a freak or a criminal.
So you heard what they had to say there. Folks, this is a problem. This is a very, very serious problem. And a lot of news publications and websites are reacting to it. I want to read from the Daily Beast where it says, Trump campaign scrambles to disavow racist MSG rally joke. then continues on, a spokesperson for Donald Trump's presidential campaign is attempting to distance the candidate from a racist joke about Puerto Rico made by a comedian, Tony, who spoke before the former president at his Madison Square Garden rally on Sunday night. The article then continues on by Kate Sullivan. It says, the Trump campaign now says the comment by comedian Tony about Puerto Rico being a floating island of garbage doesn't reflect Trump's views. This joke does not reflect the views of President Trump or the campaign. Trump senior advisor Danielle Alvarez says. Alvarez, interesting. That sounds like a Hispanic name. Now the question is, why would they be trying to distance themselves from these comments? This is the operative question, because there's some people out there under the impression of, but why? I mean, why does it matter? I mean, why are you getting so worked up about it? It's just jokes. Excuse me. I thought the purpose of a joke was to get a laugh out of people. I never knew that the purpose of a joke was to offend an entire community that yo dumbass wants to vote for you, wants you to vote for, or want to vote for you. Let's make it make sense, folks. Hello, is this on? If you're trying to encourage a group of people to vote for you, why would it make sense to you to go out there and then insult them? And then be like, oh, I'm just joking. That's the first thing. The second thing that I got to address here is the sheer hypocrisy and disingenuous comments from people all over the internet. What is this thing of this selective outrage where you get to tell people, oh, why are you getting so worked up about it? I mean, I don't understand why you're upset. Why is everybody so sad? Go ask Donald Trump, because it seems to be the thing that, okay, if Trump says something that pisses people off, they're being sensitive about it, but Trump gets sensitive when he talks about crowds. I'm confused. Is the issue the emotion of being sensitive, or is it you picking and choosing what people need to be offended by, insensitive about? I'm confused by that, but it doesn't stop there. I then came across a post that I want to share with you. This is from Good Morning America, ABC News, or whatever. And I'm going to pull it up for you guys now. It says the following. Donald Trump claims he didn't hear comedians' comments about Puerto Rico at NYC rally. Says, I don't know him. He doesn't know him. He doesn't know him. He has a comedian / speaker at his rally, but he doesn't know him. So he doesn't know what's going on at his rally. Essentially is what you're telling me. Look, this show may offend some people. I don't care. My job is not up here to sit up here and twerk it up for you guys and pander to this group or pander to that. I'm going to say what I truly believe. Those comments have no place in a civilized society. You don't go around offending people, and then when they get offended, act like, oh, I don't understand why you're pissed off. I don't get it. I don't get it. You'll walk up to a man and tell him that his wife is ugly and be like, no, I'm just joking. And watch him knock all of the furniture out of your mouth. And then stand up and say, but why are you being so sensitive? It's just a joke. I'm just joking. Yeah, he's joking too, that he knocked out all of your teeth. He's joking too. The point is, things can be offensive and you have to apply wisdom when you're a grown adult living in reality. We're not animals, nor are we babies and kids. We can give kids a pass because maybe their brains are not fully developed. We can give animals a pass because they act off of instinct. We don't give adults a pass. You have to have some level of decency and decorum to you when you're in public. And you cannot say whatever the hell you want. Or if you want to say whatever you want, no problem. No problem. Just be ready to deal with the ramifications that come with it. You don't get to say whatever you want, then control how people respond to said behavior or said comment. You're living in Peter Pan land if that's what you want. I do not support that level of ignorance. You can be funny without insulting people. This is just my thought. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. We catch you on the next show, and I'm out.